You know what I appreciate about the way you're doing this right now?
Yeah.
Is that it's completely
This is
raw,
authentic. I'm scared as well.
Yeah,
Every time I go to click next song, I'm a bit scared about what's going to come up.
Hi, it's Leah with Rolling Stone. I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Holly Humberstone.
Holly, will you shuffle your playlist for us?
I would love to. I'm a bit scared, a bit nervous. The song is called Everyone's a Winner by Flight.
Everyone's a winner.
Which is an amazing band from the UK that I feel like are the most underrated band of all time, maybe. Really, really well-written songs. This album in particular is just really, really good. No skips.
What's the vibe of the song? Like, where would the perfect place for that song to play and be?
I feel like it would be an introspective moment for anybody who's going through something a bit tricky, maybe a breakup or something like that. This album is going to be your best friend. Maybe on a plane or in transit. I feel like it's the best place for me to listen to music and to like really get into my feels. If I want to feel sad and just wallow a bit.
It's the perfect place to do it.
Yeah, in my headphones, staring out the window.
Yeah. Do you like go through your camera roll and notes app?
Yeah, I do that kind of thing. Write little mini poems in my notes app that I look back at later and think, what am I talking about? Okay, we've got another absolute banger. This is Change by Big Thief.
Change like the wind.
Devastating. This is really telling. I feel very seen. I feel very perceived. I often think about who are the artists and songwriters like currently that are gonna kind of go on to be legends,
right.
You know, who are like the Bob Dylans of our generation.
Totally.
And I think Adrienne Lenker is one of those really, really rare artists. She's a constant source of inspiration. I'm obsessed with her style of writing. She manages to encapsulate really complex feelings and emotions, especially this song about change and growing up and just existing in the world is like confusing, and she manages to make it all feel okay, you know, and to give you kind of perspective on things.
Do you remember the first time you heard a Big Thief or Adrienne Lenker song?
I think it was maybe a song called Mary, or maybe it was a song called Paul. It was the early Big Thief stuff. It's just really good, really classic. It was a really timeless feeling.
I feel like a lot of people's introduction to Big Thief was Paul.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Paul, that was horrible.
Next song. Okay, we've got Wildflowers by Tom Petty.
You belong among the wildflowers.
I love it. I feel like I've been a Tom Petty fan for a really, really long time. I used to listen to a lot of Tom Petty growing up and in my teenage years. And I feel like right now I'm on tour, and I haven't been touring for like 2 years whilst I've been writing my latest project. And just something about being on a bus with my best friends, traveling around the States, listening to Tom Petty.
Such a vibe.
It's kind of the perfect vibe. This song in particular, I feel like is an underrated Tom Petty song. It's just really gorgeous love song. Again, simplicity for me always kind of wins. I love all the backing vocals and everything that goes on within the song, and just layers of acoustic guitars that feel really dreamy. Okay, we've got Van Morrison, Into the Mystic.
Into the mystic.
Okay, tell me about Van Morrison. Did you grow up listening to them?
I actually didn't. I don't know much about the guy himself, and I don't think I know many other songs by Van Morrison, but this one is one that I feel like I somehow just know all the words to. It feels like a coming-of-age movie. Again, a perfect song for any kind of road trip with your friends.
What kind of grounds you when you're on the road?
I can really see how people might really not enjoy touring and find it really alienating and, yeah, isolating and strange. I think for me, having a team of people around me that I love, like my band and my crew are like honestly my best friends at this point. I mean, it's also like so cool to get to do all of this amazing stuff, and it would be really boring doing all of that alone. I think the most important thing about touring is having your people around you that are going to make you feel supported and held. Okay, we've got Working It Out. I love this song. I love this album. I feel like it's a recent new favorite for me. Just the dreaminess of the guitar tones. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like putting this album feels like being in a dream. Again, like really, really summery, gorgeous vibes. And this song to me feels like a hug.
Speaking of summer, what song do you think people should be putting on their playlists this summer?
Ooh, great question. I think that you should put maybe one of my songs on your playlist. I have a whole new album out at the moment, and I'm really proud of it. There's a song called To Love Somebody that I feel like has a very summery vibe.
To love somebody
The song itself has a message about life being kind of chaos and you're not really able to control much of it, and you kind of just have to roll with it and accept that you're going to go through highs and you're going to go through lows, and that's what kind of makes you a human being. I wrote a lot of my new album kind of with a live context in mind because I love my band, and getting to play with them on stage at a festival is just the best feeling that I've ever kind of come across. I wrote this whole album so that I'd get to keep touring and playing shows with my band and connecting with people, and that song itself has like a lot of stacked kind of backing vocals and chances. In my head it was like, this is a chance for the audience to like sing this lyric back at me. Yeah, I think music is about connection and being human, and it's maybe the one thing that does really connect us all and kind of puts us on a level playing field.
For those who are looking to have a Holly Humberstone summer, what are some essentials that you would recommend? I know you talk a lot about crying in the club. Is that something that you would recommend as a form of catharsis for people?
I would totally recommend that as a form of therapy, going to the club, zoning out and just feeling your feels. You don't always have to be having a great time. It's okay to cry and let it all out, especially you boys out there. If you need a good cry, don't be afraid. It's not shameful, it's normal, and it feels really good. Whether that's in the club or in your bedroom, let it out wherever. I think getting as much friend time as you can is really important. To me, yeah, a Holly Humberstone summer is just as much time as possible with the people that I love, because life is too short not to do that. Crying community.
I guess clubbing would be a different one too.
Clubbing. I'm not a massive clubber, but when I do go, you know.
You own that club.
I own that club. I'm crying. I'm being a hot mess. That's what it's about. Feel your feelings. Safe space. Safe space.